New cosplay alert. Miss Komi-san has entered the chat, or more like exit the chat, since she's a little socially anxious. But I am here to talk to you about Cosplay 2020 review and cosplans for 2023. Let's start with reviewing 2022. So the first one being, this is literally gonna go month by month and I'm so sorry. But in January, I did 9 cosplays in total. Some of them were repeats like Nora and Pyrrha, but some of them were new like Grim Pyrrha and Hilda. I wanted to do a 10th one, but I was so tired and burnt out. 9 cosplays in 1 month. It's pretty exhausting, not gonna lie. So, but yes, I did a lot of cosplays, had a bunch of videos, content, and whatnot. Then going into February, I did a live stream in 3 days, 4 live streams in 3 days. I think it was 1 on Friday, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. So that was a lot of fun to do. In March, I celebrated my 2-year cosplay anniversary with a little video kind of reviewing what was going on. So that was interesting to see. Okay, and then in April/May, because it was like the last day of April, first day of May, I went to my very first live convention, which was the 4-State Comic-Con. I have a vlog somewhere, probably link in the description, where I just kind of walked around, talked with people. I went with my mom and had an absolute blast. It was so much fun. And then in June, I posted a video of Nora making pancakes, her favorite food, to celebrate her headcanon birthday, because I celebrate on the same day as mine. And then in December, just recently, I posted Jasper making the cheesecake, because as some of you may know, Jasper appeared at the end of the pancake video, and then she got her own. So exciting. So it seemed like the beginning of the year turned out pretty well, because I was doing like cosplay after cosplay after cosplay, but then it kind of slowed down a little bit, and it's kind of like, well, what happened? So I have noticed I don't have that many cosplays, and it's because, one, money. Cosplaying can be very pricey, very expensive. There are like cheaper alternative ways to cosplay, such as like closet cosplaying, going to thrift stores, you know, sewing little bits and pieces together. That's kind of what I do. But for more extravagant pieces, you probably have to buy the little cosplay for. Like this one, I'm probably not going to find the same fabric, so. And especially with like newer animes coming out, such as like Spy X Family, I bought Lloyd's 3-piece suit because there was no way I was going to be able to find like the right jacket and the right pants and stuff, so it kind of does get a little bit pricey after a while. Number 2, I found out this year, I like to make OCs. I like to use pieces of clothing and kind of create different characters. You know, right now I'm writing a fantasy novel and whatnot, so you know, sometimes I would dress up as those characters with pieces I had in my closet, kind of like the aesthetic, I guess you could say. And then not only that, you know, I have my New Year OC. I just have like different ways of expressing myself through original characters. And the other thing too is I would take canon characters a lot, and I would put like a different like twist and spin. So I think like, you know, I did like a Renaissance version of Mitsuri, or, you know, I did like a pirate Nora. I feel like, you know, I still do like the canon outfits, but I also like to do just like little different things and experiment and be like, oh, I really like this piece. I think that Suri would look good, or Lucy would look good. So I think it's more just like, you know, because I have the wig, I have the character wig, and it's like, I wonder what in my closet would they wear. So I have Coney as well now. And the other thing too is I'm not really a bandwagon cosplayer. Hope I don't get canceled for saying that, but I don't do, I don't jump on certain trends. I jumped on the Spy X Family one because I absolutely adore the show, love the show, and whatnot. I even have my little friend, Anya here with me as well. So I do, I might every once in a while, it really depends. But as far as like bigger shows, bigger games and whatnot, I'm kind of just like, that's not me. I enjoy it, but I don't want to cosplay it from it, if that makes sense. You know, I want to do something that's new and exciting to me, something that makes me feel amazing, powerful, and whatnot. So, you know, I do don't really go with trends sometimes. And I don't know if that's what's making me like invisible these days. Especially today recording this, I've had to work up the courage to tell myself to do this review, even just for me, so I can look back on it years from now and be like, you're silly, or, you know, look how far you've come. So, yeah. But I do enjoy the OCs. I love doing like the random little headcanon outfits. I like being creative. That's how I enjoy cosplaying and whatnot. So, yeah, I'm able to experiment and feel more like myself when I cosplay who I want. I know I've gotten requests in the past and I've had to turn some down because I'm just like, I'm not comfortable. I don't feel like doing that and stuff, and I hope I don't seem rude, but it's just like, you know, like Komi, not a very popular anime, even though I think it's like one of the top 5 animes this year for me, because I love the character, I love the show, love the music, the animations are good, but it's not very well recognized. But I like being Komi. I like pretending to be all nervous and shy, and like, I can do this, I can make friends, and all that. So also this jacket is absolutely amazing, even though it blends in with the background, but that's okay. That is okay. So as you all know, I founded and hosted Cosplay Tea Time, links down below of course. I feel like most of the time whenever I do get into cosplay, it's to record an episode of Cosplay Tea Time, which I think is okay to do. Like, you know, I think that kind of allows me to be more creative. Like when we did Pirates, I know I want to do Pirate Nora. Let's do the Pirates because International Talk Like a Pirate Day. It kind of just all works out. So I definitely cosplay more when it's Cosplay Tea Time, but I do allow myself to cosplay outside those moments. So like in October, I think we had 5 recordings, and I think like I did 8 cosplays in October now that I think about it, because 3 of those, Lloyd, Mitsuri, and somebody else, Ruby? Who was it? I can't remember who now. I don't know. Maybe it was Ruby or Penny. Somebody else got cosplayed. Oh gosh. Memories. No. Yeah, but I did like 3 other ones. So I still like cosplay for fun. Mostly again because of the TikTok audios and making sure I make content. But again, I'm doing it for me, you know, I'm having fun with it and whatnot, being creative. That's kind of why I started cosplaying, was to be creative and expressive. So yes, I still do cosplay for fun. This is what this is for. Maybe I'm losing a bit of steam, you know, I feel like a lot more cosplayers now these days, you know, they're getting out and about, going to conventions, they might have work and stuff, maybe they're not staying at home most of the time. That's totally fine, totally get it. It's definitely taken a turn now that the pandemic settled down a bit, but I'll make it work. Right, Anya? See that wacko wacko. And Anya is going to help me talk about my goals as a cosplayer for next year, for 2023. So the first one is finish the commission. I started the commission about a year ago. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last video, but it's sitting there for about a year. I need to get it worked on so I can have some space back in my creative room, which I might do a tour here soon. I was going to do a tour after the commission, but we'll see how that goes. But I definitely know that is like top priority. Priority 1, finish the commission. Another one is a major project for Ruby. I think I mentioned it last year. I wanted to do a Young Salem. However, the expensive purple fabric and all of the pieces, trying to figure out the wig and whatnot. You know, I tried to style this wig. I'm not the best at it, so but yes, that would be like my last cosplay. I'm not done with the Ruby fan, I'm not saying that, but that would be like my last cosplay as a Ruby character, unless Nora gets a new outfit. Which, speaking of which, Nora did get a new outfit this year with Ruby Ice Queendom, and I do have plans to make the coat. I have the fabric, I have the jacket. It's a little bulky, but most coats are, so I see no harm in it. So I will get Nora's Ice Queendom coat done and hopefully get a video of the progress of that as well. And then there's 2 other cosplays that I want to do this year. The first one being Poppy from Rainbow High. Not sure if most folks watch the show. It's very entertaining, very drama, girl drama type of thing, but I love the show so much. I love Poppy because she does like the music and the DJing. And speaking of music, I also want to do a Musa from Winx Club. She's the fairy of music. I tend to go towards like the music sounding characters, so that's kind of where I'm at, is to finish the commission, hopefully start the Young Salem outfit, finish Nora's Ice Queendom coat, and then Poppy from Rainbow High and Musa from Rainbow High. So lots of exciting things, and I feel like the last two I can definitely do like closet cosplays. I already have like a coat and a coat for Poppy and a red shirt for Musa, so it's just like getting wigs and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just to keep trucking along, celebrate 3 years, might do like a fun little activity here with that. Stay tuned for that little bit of information. You know, continue Cosplay Tea Time. You know, be sure to check out the channel, message Cosplay Tea Time if you want to join or want more information. Be happy to help you. And yeah, just keep making cosplays, hopefully not feel like I'm alone and making content and then having it go nowhere. So it's always the most random things. I've noticed that this year. If it's like you like lip syncing, or it's like me lip syncing like a song and stuff, most people but if it's like a funny skit or a funny duet, of course it's gonna get more views. So yeah, pick and choose, right, Anya? She says yes. Where's Bond? It's such a good show. Speaking of which, maybe I'll do something a little bit new this year since you've stuck towards the end. Thank you. Do a hand heart. Yeah, let's see. Top 5 animes, Gen Cosplay 45 2022 edition would be Comey Can't Communicate, obviously. Spy X Family, Blue Period, which is about like arts, and imposter syndrome, which is that hit a little too close to home. Love is War was very, very good. Cannot wait for the movie. And what would be my 5th one? I said Comey Can't Communicate? Yeah, I did. Comey, Spy, Blue Period, Love is War, and maybe Ruby Ice Queendom. Or if you don't want to watch Ruby Ice Queendom, which you should, you could always check out the review that I did with Demon Interviews down below. So, which we might have more projects coming up here soon. It's always fun. There's always something going on. So, and if you want to see more, be sure to check out my TikTok account, check out my Instagram. Trying to hit 1,000 followers this year, hopefully. We'll see. And if so, I have to release my Ruby OC. Oh boy. I have not worked on it because I'm like really nervous once that gets out there. But it'll be fun because it's a little bit of information since you've really stuck towards the end. It's kind of, so you know how Nora Valkyrie is like, represents like Thor, but she's like the female version of Thor? What if Nora had a sister, kind of like Thor has like the brother Loki, but who's also a girl, and then like Nora finds out like her sister was alive after all these years and stuff, so I think it would be really interesting to see. It would not be interesting to write because I'm such a perfectionist, but we'll make it work, right? Right. Anya will help. Anya. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take off. Many, many thanks to everyone who's continued to support me or who wants to support me. I'm just a little cosplayer that likes to do random stuff, so. Alrighty, but until then, I hope everyone is taking care, staying safe, eat a snack, drink some water, take your meds. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and we'll see you next time. Have a good new year. Bye.